Hey Frugal fam, this is Connie from Frugal Living on the Ranch. Today I want to share with you how I am doing my onions and peppers. We didn't get very many peppers from the garden, but I did get a few, so I am going to chop them up and chop some onions up and add them all together and put them in the freezer. So I will kind of focus down on the peppers. I'm going to do a few, then I'll probably just shut it off because the food processor, I'm going to chop them in the food processor, and the food processor is pretty loud. So I'll kind of show you how I get started, and then I will bring you back and show you how we do the onions. So let me get the camera situated a little better. See, there's our peppers. Like I say, there's not a great big gob of them, but they're not too bad size. There's a few that are kind of bad. I'm going to have to cut off some bad spots, but all I do, and here's a little handy tip. I take a cookie sheet, and I put my cutting board in it. Then that way, if you have water spilling out or whatever, you don't make as big a mess on your counter. It really saves up on the cleanup. So what I do is I just go ahead and I chop them, pull out the center. Of course, I don't have my bowl. Let me get my bowl. I put my seeds and the stems and whatnot in this so I can take them to the chickens. So I just cut them up. I don't know, I can't really see very well. I just kind of cut them and throw them in the food processor. I pull out the center. I cut the top off, pull out the center, and then I just slice it into about, each half about a quarter. If there's a bad spot, I cut it off. And then just kind of about one inch pieces or whatnot, and throw it in the food processor. And I'll do that until I get the food processor filled. And I will chop them, and then I will put them in a bowl, and I will add the onions. I'll chop the onions up, same thing, and mix them together. Then whenever I need a onion and pepper to cook with, I can just pull one out of the freezer and just kind of, I don't even thaw it out. I just kind of crunch up the bag a little bit and then throw it in whatever I'm cooking. It saves a whole lot of time, and it's pretty handy. And of course, I'm trying to talk and work, so I'm throwing everything in the wrong container. But anyway, I will come back in a bit and show you how we do the onions. Okay, so I've got the peppers all chopped. I got a pretty good sized bowl of them. I got the onions chopped. Got a pretty good amount, so I'm going to mix. I will just mix all of these together and stir them up really well. Got quite a bit here, a lot more than I thought I was going to get. So that'll be awesome. Find a spoon that'll stir it. I get that all mixed up. And then I'm probably going to put a cup to 2 cups in each bag. Oh, well, like I said, I'm the queen of messes. So, get this all mixed up. And this is going to be so handy whenever I just need onions and peppers, and stop and chop them. And I don't have to buy them in the store, because I noticed the other day they were like 75 cents a piece. Holy cow. Oh, okay. Got it mixed up pretty well. And now what I do is I take these Walmart sandwich bags, just the full top, and I'll fill a bunch of these. Let me show you how I do this. Take like I said, probably about a cup. Let's see how much that looks like. And it is a messy process. So I do about a cup to cup and a half, 2 cups. And then I just kind of fold it down and kind of squeeze the air out of it. And I'll do a bunch of them. And then I take my my freezer bags. I've already got it marked on there. And then I'll just set these inside of my freezer bag like that. And I'll throw them in the freezer. So it's super handy. I hate that I have to use the bags, but this is probably the cheapest way. And then I can reuse my freezer bags. Just wash them out and reuse them. And using the sandwich bags is a whole lot cheaper than doing separate bags or vacuum sealing them. I just have never had luck with vacuum sealing, and this works perfect. It's in two layers of the plastic, so I've never had a problem with it freezer burning. I do a lot of stuff this way. I do my when we have elk meat, deer meat, or for a pork or whatever, I do my meat this way too. I'll put like a pound in my bag, and then I just fold it over and put it in the bigger bag. So I will get these all done, and I will come back and show you how much we got out of all of this. Okay, so I got them all bagged up. I got, let's see, I got 6 to a bag. This one here has 5, so I have what, 24, 29 all together. So I will put these in the freezer and be good to go. I should have enough to last probably almost a year or so. When you do these, be sure and kind of try to get as much air out, because I mean, if you have the air, you're going to get the freezer burn. So try to just get as much air out before you seal it. This one here didn't get real good, but they'll last and they're perfect. Like I say, whenever you freeze them, get ready to use them, just take one out. If they stick together, what I do, if their bags are kind of stuck together, I just kind of bang it on a hard surface, or actually I kind of drop it on the cement floor in the mudroom. But anyway, and that kind of break them apart. Then just take out whatever you need. If you need to, you can throw it in the microwave for 30 seconds or so, just to kind of soften it, and then just kind of mash it up and put it in your skillet, or put it in whatever you're going to cook, and be good to go. So that is how I do my onions and peppers. So till next time, we'll see you later. Hit the like button if you got anything out of this.